Moini, just because I get so many questions asked about the build, I wanted to do a little update or like a more detailed guide about the speed Demonhunter build. Let's start with the Enchantress. Like for the Enchantress, you really want only the ever spend. Like the rest is personal preference. You want to that she does not die. And for me, I have on her like only text gear. You can opt it out, but you don't need to. Like I wanted to have like all the buffs she can give to me, like all the emanates I can use. Like it's this one is also like totally replaceable. It does nothing for the build because she cannot die, right? So I wanted to have the pylons, the shrines last longer. I wanted to have the double amount of death breath. This is also like it does nothing for her. Then I want the Nemesis Braces to have more elites. The Ring of Royal Grandeur is needed to have like those two sets. This one is just because I don't know, I just slapped it on. It does also nothing for the build. So the only thing I really wanted to is the cheat death because we don't use a cheat death. And to have it, it's like really good because the build is not really tanky. So you can also use the like if you want to get use of all the skills, the better option is the Scandrel. You could use like the follower cannot die for this guy. Wait, or it's an Enchantress. Yeah, like for this guy and use him. Just take the cheat death thing with you and then go for the increased crit chance. It's really cool. Yeah, I would skill it like that. But overall, it's just to give you the emanates. Let's go over the gear. I have made a history planner also, and I will link it down. Also linked it to the old video. And the aim for the stats is just dex, white, resist. You want to have like 2 times Renegade's life per second. This is really good. This helps you survive even more. And for the rest of the gear, it's cooldown 2 times to have always vengeance up. Like you need 18% or something. I don't know, but you will see if it works or not. For me, it works. So I have cooldown here and cooldown on the shoulders. Then you should go all for resource cost reduction. Even on the quiver, the hatred regeneration should be resource cost reduction to improve your crimson set. Then we need to talk about the max discipline. You want to have max discipline on every item possible. That's on the bow, on the quiver, on the chest, and on this ring to increase your discipline to get more damage out of the set. That's the reason why we use Stone of Jordan because I get this asked a lot. Why Stone of Jordan? We want the discipline and we want the damage against elites because it's a speed build and we lack a bit of damage if we get to T16 and that's why this will help us a lot with the elite. The white mobs are just one shot. The gems are Breath of the Lightning, just for the extra movement speed. We use Boon of the Hoarder for the movement speed. This can be changed for something else. You can, if you do Greater Rifts, this will not work. So you can do whatever. Like, whatever you want to do, I would probably go with Bane of the Trapped or with Teguk, just to make you a bit tankier, but it's up to you. You need to test yourself what you need. Like you can also do esoteric. It depends on what you do, like what greater rift you run and shit. Bane of the Powerful is also good for damage versus elites, and you get less damage from elites, and the 20% damage, of course. So these are the 3 gems I choose. Other things for more damage is like multi-shot on the boots, on the helm, and on the quiver. For general all the speeds, I added the reckless ring, and we have fear on hit on the helmet. It can have up to 5%. Same for the ring. If you have 5% on both, it's 10%. It's uptime. It's really high. Thank you to mention that in the comments. I tried it before, but it felt really bad. But it's just my bad luck of the percent of fear on hit on both of them. Let's get for the damage stats real quick. We want to have crit on the gloves, crit multi-shot on the helmet, crit fizz damage on the amulet, crit fizz damage on the Vacation arm guards. We want here a crit dex or crit damage on the Rechel's ring. We want to have fizz damage, crit damage percent, and increased damage on elites on the ring. We want to have damage, 10% damage on this one, on the bow. You could go for attack speed as well, but it doesn't do much, so I chose to get for the cooldown to have the vengeance up all time. And for the Deadman's Legacy, you have the dex, attack speed, crit, multi-shot damage, and of course then cooldown or resource cost reduction. Overall, we aim for like the best stats possible. And yeah, Paragon, really forward, like there's nothing else to say. All into dex, all into movement. Movement first, of course, it's a movement speed build. And that's it, yeah. If you want to know more, if you have specific questions about anything, you can just ask me in the comments. Yeah. Have a good one and have fun with the build. Bye bye.